Welcome back to our channel. In today's episode, we'll dive deep into a topic that resonates with millions of women around the world, a reality that is often painful, frequently misunderstood, and rarely discussed openly. That truth is this: the harder you try to fix or hold on to a marriage, the more it tends to fall apart. Why? And more importantly, what can a woman do about it, not to salvage something broken, but to reclaim her own strength and identity? Let us get one thing clear from the beginning: marriage is not a project to be micromanaged, nor is it a prize to be earned through tireless sacrifice. Many women have been conditioned to believe that if they give more, do more, love more, suffer more, they can hold their marriages together. But reality paints a different picture. Women who pour every ounce of their energy into being the perfect wife often find themselves facing disillusionment, emotional exhaustion, or even betrayal. Why does this happen? The answer lies not in effort but in clarity. A healthy marriage is a one-woman show. It thrives on mutual respect, equal investment, and shared growth. But society rarely tells women this. Instead, it glorifies sacrifice. Women are praised for being the backbone of the family, even when that backbone is cracking under the pressure. The truth is, the more invisible labor a woman performs, the more taken for granted she becomes. Consider the woman who wakes before dawn to prepare meals, handles the school schedules of her kids, caters to her husband's moods, manages the household, and still hears complaints about not doing enough. In trying to be everything for everyone, she ends up being nothing for herself. Her pain isn't in her partner's neglect alone, it's in her own absence from her own life. Let us be honest, this is not what love is supposed to feel like. There's a dangerous misconception that love means losing yourself in someone else. That devotion means giving until there's nothing left. That being a good wife means disappearing into the roles of mother, cook, housekeeper, and cheerleader, while abandoning your own needs, dreams, and identity. This is not love, it's self-erasure. So let us flip the script. What if the goal of marriage wasn't to hold on at all costs, but to thrive together as two whole, independent individuals? What if the strength of a relationship was measured not by how much one person sacrifices, but by how much both people grow? A woman who learns to say no is not being selfish, she is being self-aware. A woman who refuses to carry the emotional weight of a partner, who refuses to grow, is not cold-hearted, she is preserving her dignity. A woman who stops begging for attention, affection, or approval is not giving up, she is waking up. Let us be even clearer: you don't fail at marriage when you stop trying to fix something that is broken beyond repair. You fail when you betray yourself to hold on to something that no longer serves your spirit. Too often, women are applauded for staying in marriages that suffocate them. They are celebrated for their endurance, not realizing that endurance is not the same as fulfillment. Surviving is not the same as living. And here's another truth: when you treat your marriage as a full-time job that you alone are responsible for maintaining, you strip it of its potential for intimacy. Real intimacy comes not from martyrdom, but from presence. From being your full, authentic self in a partnership that honors that self. When your efforts to keep the marriage together go unreciprocated, that is not a sign that you need to try harder. It's a sign that the foundation is cracked, and no amount of patching will hold it together unless both people are willing to rebuild. And if your partner is not interested in building with you, then it's time to build for yourself. Start by asking the questions you've been too afraid to ask. Am I happy? Do I feel safe? Do I feel seen? Do I feel free? If the answer is no, then it's time to stop running from that truth. It's time to take your energy and redirect it not toward someone who refuses to meet you halfway, but toward the woman you were before the world told you that your worth lies in how well you can serve others. That woman had dreams. That woman had fire. That woman had joy. She is still there, waiting for you to choose her again. So to every woman who has spent years twisting herself into knots trying to make a marriage work, please hear this. You are not a failure because your efforts didn't save a man who didn't want to be saved. You are not unlovable because your love wasn't enough to change someone who didn't want to change. You are not broken because you finally got tired of being strong for two. You are human, and you deserve love that doesn't cost your soul. Take back your time. Take back your voice. Take back your freedom. You were not put on this earth to be someone else's background music. You are the main event. Live like it. Let the next chapter of your life be about you, not as someone's wife, not as someone's caretaker, but as someone who chooses herself. Not from bitterness, not from anger, but from truth. The truth that you matter. The truth that you are enough. The truth that you do not have to lose yourself to be loved. Thank you for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one.